Hi guys, today the subject is why you don't have six packs. I know a lot of people struggling, they don't have six packs and they're struggling to have that. They say that I do a lot of crunches, I pay attention to my diet, I don't have any extra fat, my fat is under 10%, why I still don't have six packs or V-cut. The reason could be the workout that you think that you work out your abs, maybe they don't. Maybe you work out different muscle group. Let me explain you what I want to say. I draw here two diagrams. One shows hip flexors, the second one shows the abdominal muscles. Let's have a look at hip flexors. What is hip flexors? First of all, hip flexors means the muscle group when you flex your hip, the muscle group that we use. For example, when we do crunches like this, we are using that hip flexors because we are flexing the hip. What is hip flexors? Let's have a look at the first diagram. This is lumbar vertebra. These guys. This is pelvis girdle, sacrum, femur. There is two main hip flexors. They are psoas major and iliacus. The third one, the adductors, they make hip flexion too, but these two are the main. Psoas major, it's attached to lumbar vertebra, as you see. It goes inside the pelvis. It's attached to femur here, which means this leg bone. So it's very deep muscle. It goes inside. It's attached around here. So when we flex that like that, these muscles get shorter, and we use that muscle. Think about that. There is a muscle like that. It gets shorter. The second one, iliacus, is attached to the pelvis. This bone is called ilium. That's why the name comes from, iliacus. It goes all the way like that. And it's attached same place on femur like psoas major. As a group, we call them iliopsoas group. These are the main hip flexors that we use when we do crunches. Let's have a look at abdominal muscles. These are pectoralis majors. These are the muscle fibers directions. We have four abdominal muscles. The first one, rectus abdominis, most superficial one. The six-pack one. These are the packs. It's attached from chest, around sternum here. It's attached to xiphoid process of sternum. It goes all the way to the belly button, very long muscles. The second one, the external oblique. It goes like that. These are the fiber direction. This external oblique that we know as V-cut. This is the V shape that shows. This is the muscle, external oblique. The other one, internal oblique, it goes diagonal to external oblique here. The fourth one is transversus oblique. It goes straight like that. It's kind of belt. It goes around here. So how are we gonna isolate our abdominal muscles from hip flexors? Like I said, the crunches, the regular classic crunches, when we do like that, or when we do leg raises, we are using hip flexors. To isolate our abdominal muscles, we need to be sure that we stabilize our hip, so we don't move our hip. Then we isolate our abs. For example, when you do crunches, you're on the floor on your back. Be sure that you don't move your legs, your hip. You do the movement with flexion of the trunk, but you don't go all the way up. So your lumbar spine always should touch the floor. when you lift up your lumbar spine, you are pulling the spine with psoas major. So it should be short crunches, short. And if you want to add your VCAT, which is external oblique, we should make rotation, because the function of external oblique is rotation. It can flex the trunk, but main function is rotation. As you see, it goes diagonal. So when it's contract, it pulls the trunk that way. Breathe in, flex the trunk and rotate. Breathe in, flex the trunk and rotate. Breathe in, flex the trunk and rotate. With this exercise we use our six-pack and we cut in the same time. The other thing that you can use rope crunches, which I use a lot. The push down tricep, the rope that we do triceps push down. You can use that. I have videos, you can have a look. You just hold that, put your head between your arms, and same thing. You don't move your hip. You bend on your knees and flex the trunk and rotate. Flex the trunk and rotate. The abdominal muscles, there is no difference between abdominal muscles and chest muscles or shoulder muscles or arm muscles. What I want to say is, if you want your abs pops up, you need to do that against resistance. For example, how we are having bigger muscles, like biceps. We do the curls, right? We are going with crazy weights. Oops, almost fell down. We bend our arms. We do like 10 repeats, 12 repeats, like 4 sets, right? So we should do the same thing with abdominal exercise. When you do crunches, put the weight like 30, 40, 50, whatever. I do, for example, now around 100, 110 pounds. Just hold it, do 10 repeats, 12 repeats, 15 repeats, but don't go over 15 repeats. So you need to make the muscles bigger first. Then when you don't have fat over the muscles, you're gonna have that six packs. When you build up that six packs, you don't need to do every other day. Even once a week should be enough. Because any exercise we do, any workout we do, like chest, bench press, shoulder press, triceps, biceps, whatever we do, we are using our abdominal muscles. How? With isometric contraction. When you do any exercise, with other hand touch your abdominals, you will see it's contract. Isometrically contract. What is isometrically contraction? It is, for example, if you push the wall with your hands, the wall is not going to move, but you're gonna feel the tension on your triceps. So muscles doesn't get shortened or lengthened, but it's contract. So that's called isometric contraction. So we use that muscles even in our daily life, when we go to bathroom, when we breathe in, even when we are vomiting, we use that muscles. We just, like I said, we just need to make it bigger, then you should be fine. Good luck everyone.